This tutorial will show you how to use spell checking in ChapterLab. ChapterLab handles spell checking a little bit differently than traditional word processors, but it's intended to be more convenient to use. In ChapterLab, if a misspelling is detected, it is considered to be a problem, and problems are shown in the Problems view. Now, normally when you start ChapterLab, the Problems view is located in this lower panel. But it is also possible to close it, and so if you can't find it, then you can go to the View menu and select Problems. There is also an F9 shortcut key. You can also find the exact same feature under the Tools menu. We put it here because Microsoft Word users sort of expect it there. So the Problems view will show you misspellings for the current text block that you're editing. So if you double-click an entry in the Problems view, it will highlight the misspelling. And of course you can correct it with the arrow keys and type your corrected spelling. Or you can simply right-click here and say Replace With. And it offers some suggestions, and I'm just going to replace it. And then once the replacement is done, then it disappears out of the Problems view. If I double-click again, I can find the next one, and I can replace it again. And the same thing for the last one here. Now, there are some cases where there are technical words or product names which you don't necessarily want to correct. So maybe there's a product called Interaction spelled like this. If you want to keep that instance, you can say override ignore once, and it won't show up again. Well, actually, what's happened here is that problem has been overridden. It's still there, and if you want to get it back, you can show the overridden problems. And here, if I want to show the problem again, I can simply uncheck that, and now it remains in my list. I can also add custom words to my dictionary. So if my company's product is this misspelled interactions, I can add that to the dictionary by right-clicking and saying Add to Dictionary. And then if I use it again, it won't show up in the list. If I add something accidentally to the dictionary that I don't want, I can go to the Tools menu and I can say Spell Check Settings. And here's a list of all of the custom words for this project. So here I can say Interactions. I'm just going to remove it. And now all of the instances appear in my problems list again. One convenient thing about having the Problems view is that I can show all of the problems for the entire project. And this is all of the misspellings in my entire manuscript. Or I can say, show problems for the selection and any sub-objects. So then I can say, what are all the spelling errors in Chapter 2? Well, apparently none. But Chapter 1, I have these. So if I double-click, it'll take me to the right text block. And again, it's easy to correct. So I think this is a convenient way of handling spell checking. But some people prefer the way Microsoft Word does it with squiggly red underlines. And we're hoping to support that in a future release as well.